This week has been all about getting so I sorted out my priorities. Now I'm setting out the foundation so that hopefully the rest of the 50 weeks of the year go by much easier. I always find that if I plan in advance, I'm more likely to stick to it. And if I do deviate, I can always come back if I have the right foundations. So one of my foundations is to make sure that I'm drinking enough water, and I'm just basically making sure that I have water available at all times. Another thing is that I'm really implementing trying to drink as much water as I can between the time I wake up and like midday to like 1 or 2 p.m. because it's always a bad idea to like chug water later on, which is usually when you remember to do it, because then you'll like keep waking up in the middle of the night. But I always see people say like, oh, give me advice on like how to clear up my skin, or like, oh, like, or like just improve like a bunch of things like skin, hair, general health, like whatever. And honestly, when somebody says to them like, oh, drink water, they're like, oh, but I don't want that one. And it's like, no, but that might be the best one or one of the best ones. But But what you need to do is be consistent with it. You can't just do it for a week and expect everything to be like solid. Like you go Glen Coco, you have to do it for like, honestly, at least 6 weeks, and then you might see a difference. Because I definitely saw a difference when I started started drinking water super consistently. Like any breakouts and stuff, like I still get breakouts, but like honestly, touching the wood, like rarely. And they go pretty quickly. It's nothing cystic or anything like that. So foundation number 1, having water available all the time. I'm always carrying a water bottle with me. It doesn't have to be this one. I have water bottles everywhere. I make sure that I have a water filled up by my bedside, so if I feel thirsty before I go to sleep in the middle of the night and as soon as I wake up, I can drink a whole one of these in the morning in the time that I get up, brush my teeth and get ready for the day. Another foundation I'm setting up is trying to work out, or at least do something active pretty much every single day, even if it's not intense. It's really hard at first, but after a certain amount of time, you don't feel so bad about doing it anymore. So, in fact, you get a bit fidgety. I notice that the days when I don't do some level of activity, it doesn't have to be coming to the gym or whatever, like even just going for a walk. If I don't do like active things, I can even be like cleaning the house or whatever, I start like moving and bouncing around like unconsciously, subconsciously. Anyway, I just started doing like random stuff and everyone's like, what the hell are you doing? But yeah, welcome back. I forgot to update earlier, but I'll do it now. So what I've learned so far, probably actually this is a takeaway from 2024, but what I've learned and reminded of myself at the start of 2025 is that if something feels difficult, if it feels like things are hard, or what teach you like discipline and okay, scratch that, let me start again. Things that are hard build character, discipline and habits. So laying a foundation, I'm doing some things that feel hard or feel uncomfortable in this first week. Technically this is week 2, but whatever. Talking about setting foundations, I've decided that because one of my priorities, a lot of my priorities on my bingo card are kind of health-based, so like being able to do one of the 3 peaks, doing Pilates, doing like getting stronger, like stuff like that. I've decided to, in my second week of my year, to lay the foundation of having regular exercise that's actually functional and strategic rather than just doing like whatever. So my current method is push-pull legs with a bit of full body thrown in from the Apple Plus Fitness app, and couch to 5K every other day. and then like making sure I have a little bit of a lower activity day somewhere in there. So today is leg day, but I just want to say that whenever so I've done the whole workout plan. I've had this workout that I've made in my apps for like a while, and I've redone it multiple times and done the progressive overloading, or whatever it's called, a few times, but every time I have to go back to the beginning. So this is the week where I've restarted push-pull legs, so the workout that I was doing before, but at a lower intensity, lower weight, lower rep range. And then as the weeks go on, I'll either increase the reps or increase the sets or increase the intensity by increasing the weight that I'm using. But I feel like this is a foundation that's going to take more than just this 1 week, and it kind of goes back to what I said about the water, is doing something for 1 week doesn't make it a habit, doesn't make it a foundation. You have to do it for quite a while. So this week's point is kind of ongoing, action point ongoing for a couple of weeks, because I think it would take probably like 4 weeks or so until it feels solid and feels good. So just wanted to say that, and now I'm going to shut up and start my workout. Do you want to know what really irks me, really grinds my gears, is when my Apple Watch says, oh, you need to stand up, but I'm literally standing up. I mean, sis, like, what do you think's happening here? Like, what do you want me to do, like fly to the moon? I've just settled on a light Pilates Girl Glam. I don't even know what that means, but it just means I curled my lashes and put blush on because it made me feel good. And I just had the biggest yawn of my life, so that's giving I'm tired, which is not good. So I think I'm gonna go downstairs, take my iPad, I'll make some thumbnails maybe, and maybe make a coffee or something. I just really hope it's not loud downstairs. I put my jumper on because it's always colder downstairs than it is upstairs. So yeah, I just thought I'd give you a little fill in. Pilates isn't till 7:25 and it's currently 5 o'clock, and I think my cousin doesn't finish work until 5, and then she's gonna come here. So I don't think she'll get here until like 6:30 or something. So let's see what the vibe is. This might be a regret, but it's like almost, what time is it? It's like 5:30 and I'm having a coffee, but it's instant, so less caffeine, right? But I needed something hot, and I was going to drink it iced, but I'm drinking it hot now. And I just put some hazelnut in it because I wanted some hazelnut and some Lotus Biscoff at the sandwich cookie. Yum. So we have Pilates, and we have followed up Pilates with cheeky McDonald's. Also, what the flip is a Grimace shake? They're not doing chocolate or vanilla, only strawberry and banana, and then the Grimace shake. And there's this whole lore behind it, but I'd literally never heard of it in my life. But oh my god, my legs are quaking after Pilates. Me and my cousin were so nervous because we got there a bit early, so we just sat in the car. Luckily there's another girl that was new, but then there's this one woman who turned up, and she was like almost pro. But the instructor is so like funny because she's kind of like tells you off but doesn't tell you off. Like, you know, she'll be like, what are you doing that for? And it's like, hun, because I can't do it. She's like, what's wrong? Everything's flipping wrong because I don't know how to do it. But it actually wasn't that bad, to be fair. I'm just really weak, but I already knew that. So I have another session next week, but with a different instructor, so I guess we'll see like which instructor is more preferable to my learning style. But it was really good, really fun, and hopefully if I keep going I'll get better. So let's see. Pals, I swear to god, sorry I have the fan on, but I'm in the bathroom, so the fan has to be on because it switches on automatically with the light. But oh my god, my like whole body, like last night before I went to sleep, I found it. I messaged my cousin and I was like, excuse me, but why are my quads like involuntarily like pulsating? It was like a whole lot, and I honestly thought that after the Pilates I would be able to wait and like it would be like the next day that I would feel it, but honestly I was feeling it. I was feeling it last night, and because of that I think I didn't sleep as well. I'll check my sleep later, but basically I kept waking up because every time I moved there was an ache or a pain. It's not like debilitatingly achy, but there's aches. So hopefully if we go a few more times, I mean, I don't know about my cousin because we are going again next week, but obviously it's a bit far further away from her than it is from me. But I'm thinking that if I go, like, I don't want to say every week, but like a couple times a month, and like supplement my normal working out routine with that, I think I could improve like flexibility and strength and stuff. So I think I'm gonna make it like a every fortnightly thing. Like I'll go to a session, but next week we're with a different instructor. So let's see. I'm supposed to do my couch to 5k run today, run 3, but currently my body's aching a lot and I think I need to give it time to recover. So I'm either going to wait until this evening and see if like giving it 24 hours is good, or if not I'm gonna have to either do it tomorrow or Sunday, but I'm kind of need to do it tomorrow so that I can rest on Sunday and then move on to Monday. Like tomorrow should be my max, but tomorrow is pretty busy unless I wake up early or do it super late at night, neither of which I particularly am interested in doing. However, we will do what needs to be done. It's my mom's birthday tomorrow, so this evening we need to like blow up balloons, and I need to pop out today at some point to grab the vase and the flowers and those little biscuits and stuff, so I'll probably pop out for that. And I still need to figure out where we're going for breakfast tomorrow, if we're going, which is another reason why I'm either going to have to wake up a little bit earlier than I would like to tomorrow morning and do the couch to 5k. To be honest, it's only 30 minutes, so I don't really know what the big fuss is about from me, but yeah, I don't know, we'll see. I'm just currently oiling my hair because it needed to be oiled, to be honest. I had this like dry patch on one side of my head and it's really getting to me. And then I'm just going to use this, it's just a random one that I've got, Philip Kinsley deep conditioning treatment. And I'm basically, you're supposed to put it on wet hair, but I'm just going to like dampen my hair now rather than like fully wet it. And then I'm just going to, so I've just logged in to work, but it's still a bit early, so that's why I just logged in so that it was ready for when I need to actually like start working. So I can just give myself 20 minutes or so to like stew essentially. So I'm going to just, oh, my hair is coming I'm going to just let my hair like sit like this for like quite a few hours, and then I'm going to use my break to wash it. So probably like around a couple hours, I'll just take like a early break basically. So I've just put in some of that. I know that the ends of my hair are pretty dead, and I keep saying that I need to go and get a haircut, but you know, like doing stuff like that is just like, it doesn't like, I'm like, I don't want to waste my time doing that, but I probably should, because it's like an hour where I can't do anything else, and I hate doing things where I can't multitask, but like I'm not really doing anything, like, because I'm just going to be sitting there essentially while someone like does my hair, but then I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I'm also considering going to a different hair salon just to try it out, but then I don't know, because you know, like when you just, I mean, I know I'm not getting any drastic haircut or anything, but just a little trim, a little restyle. But you know, like when somebody is like done your hair and they haven't done it wrong, and you're just grateful that they haven't like messed it up, that you just kind of don't want to go to anybody else. That's kind of the vibe that I am on, because yeah, there's nothing worse than like somebody doing it incorrectly, and then like you can't really do anything about it, and it's not like my hair grows back super quickly either, so yeah, I don't know. Sorry if I'm just going spraying some cleaning products in my bathroom as well, just because I can. I will always be in the camp that if you just clean up a little bit often, like, it's just so much easier. And I'm also in the camp of clean up before you go to sleep rather than wake up and clean up. I will forever be in that camp, because I swear to God, there's nothing better than where are you going, hon? Where are you going? Than going back downstairs and it's clean. That doesn't really work in my house, but just saying. Okay, so hear me out. I know I went to Pilates yesterday and I'm supposed to be being healthy, but we had some ramen. I really wanted to eat it. Oh, I love it. I want it. Chachi's got a discipline. Anyway,
What did you
but she's still eating again. How is she so skinny? I don't understand. Anyway, I'm gonna eat this impromptu. I'm gonna get pistachio latte.
What the flip is that noise? Oh, when you move your feet?
Can you stop? That's good, but not as good as the one in Seattle. Seattle Starbucks knows how to do it.
It was iced on the wall.